What is a refugee and why do they flee? A refugee is an individual who fears persecutions for reasons of race, religion, nationality, gender, or ethnicity, seeking protection from another country. People flee from reasons of war and conflict, natural disasters, protection for their families, and poverty. But if a person is found to be fleeing for the reasons of poverty, natural disasters, or the hopes for a better life, they will not be granted access to the new country as they are not legally classified as a refugee. So, how do they know who is and who isn't a refugee? An organisation called UNHCR processes every individual application to see if their reasons for fleeing classifies them as a refugee. But due to the insufficient funds UNHCR has, help is very limited, and most weeks they are only able to process 20 out of the thousands lining up. Time begins to run out for those seeking protection most. People become so desperate for protection that they are willing to risk their lives in the treacherous waters to travel to places like Australia. But if they survive the journey and manage to enter Australian borders, the Australian Navy intercepts the boats, turns them around and sends them right back to where they were afraid of most. Or they send the asylum seekers to Papua New Guinea, Manus Islands or the Nauru Islands to go through the same endless processing that can take up to months. Australia only lets in 13,750 refugees a year, so those that are classified as a refugee may not even be accepted into Australia. To us, the 45.2 million forcibly displaced people or the 15.4 million refugees are just figures, but these figures are individuals who have reached out to global actors such as Australia and been turned down. In this new generation, we have the ability to make a difference through technology by spreading awareness on a global scale. So pick up your phone and spread the word about your newly found knowledge on refugees.